Hello everyone, I'm Claudya Leclerc. I'm a third year health science student at SFU, and I'm part of a world literature class this semester, which has pushed me to do a community project and share a poem with you all today in this rainy day, but that's okay. It's going to be a poem in French, and then I will be reading the English translation as well. I'm honored to be here, and thank you for listening. The poem I will be reading is Demain de l'Aube by Victor Hugo. He is a famous dead poet, and his poem is considered a masterpiece of French literature. I also will then follow by reading my translation of Demain de l'Aube, which is an English translation by Valerio Rut. This translation is originally from Romania. It's a Romanian translator, and he translates poems out of passion for people and offers it on a free platform online. Victor Hugo, the author of Demain de l'Aube, died in 1885. He was a French poet, novelist, dramatist, and romantic. He was part of this romantic movement. Hugo was considered to be one of the greatest, best-known French writers. Some of the things you might know that he wrote and he worked on was the novels Les Misérables, The Hunchback de Notre Dame. So big guy. Alright, so Demain de l'Aube. Demain de l'Aube, à l'heure où blanchit la campagne, je partirai. Vois-tu, je sais que tu m'attends. J'irai par la forêt, j'irai par la montagne, je ne puis demeurer loin de toi plus longtemps. Je marcherai les yeux fixés sur mes pensées, sans rien voir au dehors, sans entendre aucun bruit, seul, inconnu, le dos courbé, les mains croisées, triste. Et le jour pour moi sera comme la nuit. Je ne regarderai ni l'or du soir qui tombe, ni les voiles au loin descendant vers Harfleur. Et quand j'arriverai, je mettrai sur ta tombe un bouquet de houx vert et de bruyères en fleurs. Tomorrow at dawn. Tomorrow at dawn, when the countryside whitens, I will leave. You see, I know you're waiting for me. I will go through the forests. I will go by the mountain. I cannot stay away from you any longer. I will walk with my eyes fixed on my thoughts, not seeing anything outside, not hearing any noise, alone, unknown, back bent, hands crossed, sad. And the day for me will be like the night. I will not look at the gold evening falling, nor at the far-off boats sailing towards Harfleur. And when I arrive, I will put on your grave a bunch of green holly and heather in bloom. Alright, so that was the French poem by Victor Hugo and the translation in English by Valerio Rut. Now, this poem at first is meant to be misleading. It leads us to think that he's on his way to meet the woman he loves, and we quickly question why he's sad. By the end of the poem, we realize he was going to visit her grave, and I think this was meant to be misleading, and we think, well, from what I understand from the poem, he was inspired by great loss in his life. So after researching this poem, I found out that in fact he was inspired by the death and loss of his daughter. So Léopoldine is Victor Hugo's daughter, and she drowned with her husband in a tragedy that happened in 1843 when she was only 19 and newly married, which is devastating. And I think this poem brings us on grief and beauty at the same time. So thank you so much for listening to me today. I hope you enjoyed hearing a new poem in French, and I hope you enjoyed my translation reading. Have a great day and take care of yourself during these tough times.